Once the recording starts, you can start.
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes.
Yeah, let the recording start, ma'am.
Yes, madam.
Okay,
Sure,
started.
sure,
Recording
sure.
started, madam.
It started, ma'am.
Yes, madam. Small cheer and great welcome make a merry fest. Welcome to those who believe in the power of dreams and who would like to join exploration of life in science and technology. A very warm good evening to one and all present here. I take immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the virtual platform of Sairam Group of Institutions. Today, we are all gathered here for an interaction with the Tamil Nadu Regional Mentor of Change on the title Atal Innovation Mission Initiatives and Atal Tinkering Labs. Atal Innovation Mission AIM is a flagship initiative of Government of India to create and promote a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship across the length and breadth of our country. AIM's objective is to develop new programs and policies for fostering innovation in different sectors of economy, provide platform and collaboration opportunities for different stakeholders and create an umbrella structure to oversee the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem of our country. AIMS initiatives have played an important contributory role in the advancement of India from a position of 81 in the Global Innovation Index in 2015 to a position of 48 in 2020. To begin today's session, let me now invite Dr. J. Tamil Chelvi, Professor, Department of ECE, Sri Sairam Engineering College, to welcome the gathering. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, all. Every thought you produce, anything you say, action you do it, carries your signature. Here we have such a person, Dr. Prashant R. Nair, Regional Mentor of Change, Tamil Nadu, who accepted our invitation in short span of time. He is here to provide some insights about AIM Atal Tinkering Lab and Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp, which is already on board. Welcome, sir. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome our CEO in his absence here, Sri Sai Prakash Leomuthu, who is striving hard to bring life and soul to the mantra, whether we can. That is to say, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Here we have two of our leaders, our principal, Dr. A. Rajendra Prasad, principal SEC, and Dr. K. Palanikumar, principal SIT. I welcome you both, sir. Leadership is a capacity to translate vision into reality. I take immense pleasure in welcoming Dean Academics, Dr. J. Raja of SEC, and Dr. Rajarajan, Dean Academics, SIT College, and Dr. Rini Robin, Dean Innovation, in this occasion. This event is highly impossible without the involvement of the faculty. Good teachers know how to bring out the best in students. I'm truly happy to welcome my fellow colleagues from SEC and SIT for this session. I would like to say our Sairam institution comprises around more than 300 faculty as mentor of change. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Leadership is lifting a person's vision to high heights. He is a man of great vision. May I now invite Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Principal, Sri Sairam Engineering College, to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Good evening. Our respectable guest, Dr. Prashant R. Nair, Regional Mentor of Change, Atal Innovation Mission, our beloved Principal, Dr. Palanikumar, Sairam Institute of Technology, the coordinators of this Atal Innovation Mission of Sri Sai Ram Engineering College and Sai Ram Institute of Technology, Dr. J. Tamil Selvi and Dr. G. Shanmugasundaram, and the team of members. Already Madam mentioned that there is more than 300 mentors of change is there in our group of institutions. First of all, I thank the Government of India. Our Honorable Prime Minister is to be taken initiation to introduce this Atal Innovation Mission, and he's taken initiation, and many of the institution professors, industrial people from the NGOs, many of them are joined, and many of them are becomes the mentors for the especially Atal Tinkering Labs from Sai Ram institutions, and also few faculty members in higher level. They are also guiding for the engineering colleges and arts colleges, and few faculty members are to be mentors for some of the research students. So that the level of the mentoring is to be going from the school level to college level, and also some of the research people also the faculty are to be mentoring. It is to be a very good initiation. So based on this, lot of innovations are to be coming out, and many of them are to be thinking about the entrepreneurship. These all those things are to be babies of this aim, Atal Innovation Mission. I think because of our CEO administration, he is always keen on this. So why should not? It's a new thing which is to be introduced by the government of. Hello. Government of India. I think this has to be taken as in a rapid manner. Out of 425 faculty members, already 300 plus faculty members are to be become the mentor of change, and the still many of them are to be going to the higher levels. So I personally and on behalf of management, I congratulate all the members with the help of our regional coordinator. I think he is a busy person, but he already promised that he will give a lot of information. Not only that, he told that he will arrange some of the experts from the AIM, that is Atal Innovation Mission, to share the knowledge with all our mentors, so that we can go to the next level. Once again, on behalf of Sai Ram Engineering College and Sai Ram Institute of Technology, I welcome all the participants who are participating today, and our guest, honorable guest, Dr. Prashant R. Nair, for this webinar, which is arranged by our coordinators for benefit of our faculty members. Thank you very much.
Madam, yes, please.
Chitra?
Yes, sir.
Announce next. Make it announcement.
Ma'am, kindly unmute yourself, sir.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Actually, some technical issue, it seems, sir.
Okay,
Very sorry. Sorry for the
proceed.
inconvenience. Sorry, sir. Here is a leader who puts himself behind and let others in front of, especially when you celebrate victory. I now invite Dr. Palani Kumar, Principal Sri Sai Ram Institution of Technology, to share his good thoughts. Please, sir.
Thank you. Very good evening to one and all present here. My dear resource person, Dr. Prashant R. Nair, Regional Mentor of Change, Atal Innovation Mission, Vice Chairman, IKC, and Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Amrita Viswa Vidyabhidam, Coimbatore. Respected Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Principal, Sri Sai Ram Engineering College. My dear coordinators, Dr.
joined.
Tamil Chelvi and
Fine.
Dr. G.
Okay.
Santosundar,
அடுத்து கொடுத்துருங்க.
and my dear staff members from both Sai Ram Engineering College and the Sri Sai Ram Institute of Technology. On behalf of the Atal Innovation Mission, we have organized this program for the benefit of the staff members. Ultimately, the benefit goes to the students, especially the school students, because here the tinkering is nothing but a word in mechanical. If you are finding some fault in automobile or somewhere, we are going to join it by means of using some joining method, so that if the vehicle is damaged by accident, we are going to change, or we are going to repair the vehicle by means of using a tinkering. So that using a different tinkering or joining or innovation methods, we are able to evolve our students, especially the school students, into the next level, so that the students are able to convert their ideas into innovations, and in future they are able to go for a patent, and they are able to develop a models and develop a product ultimately. So this is the aim of this innovation mission introduced by Atal Innovation Mission. So in this August gathering, Professor Nair accepted our invitation, for which I extend my sincere thanks to him. Through this initiative, the staff members are able to get more about this innovation mission. Also, not only the tinkering labs, please also you give some introductory talk about what are the other type of things that are available in the adult innovation mission, like we can have Atal innovation laboratories and incubator or something else are available. So please you introduce this to our staff members, so that we are able to work towards the betterment of the students, ultimately to the betterment of the nation. I congratulate the coordinator for making this event for the benefit of our institution staff member. So this is a great event. So through this, we are able to have more knowledge and wisdom, and this can be transferred to the students, so that we are able to develop, at least each one have to bring at least one inventor or innovator. So that is the success story of this event. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Effective leadership is not about making speeches or being liked. Leadership is defined by results, not attributes. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, concerned citizens can change world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. The nation will find it very hard to look up to the leaders who are keeping their ears to the ground. May I now invite our dynamic CEO, Sri Sai Prakash Leomuthus, to share his thoughts. Please, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Very good evening. And indeed, it's a great honor to have this Atal Innovation Mission in our campus. It's a real vision which we want to take it to our hearts and soul. I welcome our Prasant sir, who is a mentor for change. When this initiative started, even we don't have any idea how it is going to be, but we had a thought that it is going to be successful. This country is with youngest population. Driving them into the right direction is utmost important in this scenario. I thank the Government of India for making such a huge impact by Atal Innovation Mission, and our school faculties have also joined. Changes should happen from school level, family level. So that's what in Tamil they used to say the proverb, "Aindil valayadu, aimbudil valayadu." So if you are not going to change when you are, you have to eat it hard when the iron is hot. Otherwise, it's not going to happen on a later day. It's a great move that they are making changes in students thing, and at the right point they have today. Government of India has announced that 7 years is what a sled and net earlier used to be. Now they made it as a lifelong certification. So being a teacher is proud in this moment, and many of our faculties are eagerly participating. Even I didn't have a thought that our faculty will be mentoring our own student is an headache. So they have stepped forward and to mentor other students. That's what an institution should be. That's what we believe in. The implementation of SDG goals is being fabulous in our campus. To our resource person, sir, we have aligned SDG goals in our final year projects. Any final year projects, they have to get aligned with the goal for the last 2 years. And this year we have moved one step forward and we have aligned it with the targets. So there are 169 targets. So every student, whatever they are doing is aligned with the SDG goals targets, which is making students also more enthusiastic, faculty also more enthusiastic. And that's what and any education institution is nation building compound. It's not an just creating engineers and creating professionals. It's creating good human beings. We are very proud that our faculties are doing excellently well, and we thank Atal Innovation Mission. Aim for greater things. Kalam sir used to say, small aim is a crime. So you have to always aim for a big thing. And what aim itself is a big thing. You are taking it to a different level. I welcome all our school principals, faculties, Sai Ram Engineering College principal, Sai Ram Institute of Technology principal, and all the enthusiastic mentors who are looking forward for a change. Be the change maker which you want to be, and see the change what you have done. Wishing you all the best and making a great impact. We will definitely be we have been the generation who have grown in this hearing India is a developing country, India is a developing country. In this pandemic, even developed countries are suffering. So it's a tough time. So I believe that tough time will make greater people. So we people will become greater by doing something which is phenomenal. Stay home, stay safe, learn a lot of things. This is a great opportunity to this digital technology and all. If 2 years before, when we talk about this digital transformation, many people have not accepted it. There is a lot of resistance. But now, when things are on place, people are able to do. So doing is not with the thought of a person. It's with the situation. If a person thinks they can acquire, anything is possible. So wishing you all the best. Make sure that our students are getting benefited, and make sure that our country is getting benefited because of your activities. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. I now call our Dean Academics and the head of the department, ECE, Dr. Raja, sir, to share a few words. Please, sir.
Good evening. Good evening to all of you. Respected CEO and principals of Sai Ram Engineering College, Sai Ram Institute of Technology and schools, and respected guest of today's seminar, Mr. Prashant. It's indeed a great moment for us to have such a wonderful seminar, even in the midst of a pandemic. In fact, if you look at the tinkering lab, I am very much delighted with the word tinkering. Tinkering is a very popular term in the automobile industry, where we are going to have some kind of bridging or something which is going to be made perfect. Now I am seeing this kind of initiative as a bridge between the schools and the colleges. Because we are in the situation where the school students are, they are not interested, or they are not showing interest towards engineering. And this kind of program definitely will bridge the gap between the students and the college. And probably the students may get benefit, and they will understand what is engineering, what is the need for engineering, what you do, if you do engineering, what you will get. Such a wonderful program. Probably I appreciate our my colleagues who are all categorized as mentors. They will do wonderful achievements in this course. I wish all them the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Today's keynote speaker, Dr. Prasant R. Nair, is working as an assistant professor of computer science and engineering in Amarta School of Engineering, Amarta Vishwa Vidyapeetham, Coimbatore, India. He has over 20 years of experience in teaching, research, mentoring, training, consultancy, and academic administration. He taught academic program in the USA and Europe at University of California, Santiago, and Sofia University. He has written 6 books, 2 edited books, 1 book chapter, and over 50 publications in reputed journals, books, and conferences. He has mentored students' teams which have won premier international and national competitions like Smart India Hackathon, Rajasthan Hackathon, TCS Digital Twin Challenge, and represented India as part of the national hackathon team for Singapore India Hackathon, and felicitated by Honorable Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi. He has also been ranked as top innovation mentor in India by Atal Innovation Mission, AIM, and coordinators AIM activities at Tamil Nadu as regional mentor of change. He has been serving as the chairman, vice chairman, coordinator of Amarta Deemed University's Internal Quality Assurance Cell, IQAC, since 2009. So, with great honor and pride, I request Dr. Prashant R. Nair to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind introduction.
Thank you, sir.
Respected Chairman of Sai Ram Institutions, Sri Sai Prakash Leo Muthu, a visionary leader, the principals of both the institutions, Sai Ram Engineering College and Sai Ram Institute of Technology, Dr. Rajendra Prasad and Dr. Palani Kumar, various deans of this great group of institutions with a very good societal focus, which is very rare among private institutions all over India. The coordinators of this program, Dr. J. Tamil Selvi and Dr. G. Shanmuga Sundar, other faculty colleagues and school teachers from the Sai Ram group of institutions. A very good evening to all of you. I'm happy to kind of just share some of the experiences that I have got over the past 2 years as a regional mentor of change for the Atal Innovation Mission. At the outset, I wanted to congratulate the management for promoting this nation building initiative by enlisting more than 300 of your faculty members into this program. So this program is purely a voluntary. This program is purely a voluntary or a pro bono kind of initiative where you are just contributing your might for the country, for the society, and for the community. And I want to just give you a clear idea on what I have seen over the last 2 years in this program, because as mentioned, I am employed in Amrita Vishwa Vidyapeetham, which is the top private university in India, and a lot of responsibilities that I have been holding in the university sometimes makes it different, but I try my level best to contribute whatever is possible. For over 12 years, I was the vice chair of the computer science department here in Coimbatore campus. And almost more than a decade at the university level, looking at the IQAC at all campuses, all 6 campuses rather, and it's going on. But somehow we have been able to find time, and I'm sure each one of us makes one step. Somebody has told a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So I'm sure already all of you have taken a great step towards nation building, and there is nothing wrong in leveraging this for the benefit of your community, for the benefit of the institution, and so on. So let me just share my slides. I will just try and show this. Is the slide visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Start. Okay. First, before I go into this idea about the Atal Innovation Mission, why it was the genesis of that. I just want to spend a little time on, why we need to promote innovation. Today, all of us have been impacted by this pandemic. This pandemic has put us behind by almost a year and a half. And every facet of human life has been impacted. And definitely this points out that, we need innovation in all entirety. We have seen that today the world is highly complex. In fact, this is a very popular management terminology that people talk about, VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. I'm sure we are seeing today how volatile, how uncertain, how complex, and how ambiguous, unpredictable today's world is. And not only that, it has been more, impacted by today by other factors. We have the internet, we have digital transformation, which your honorable chairman so eloquently told about, the digital transformation that has embraced every part of our life. We have competition, we have the customer asking for demands, and we have so many things that affect us. And the only way for us is to be able to move forward. To move forward, we need to innovate. And we need innovation not only at an individual level. See, as a faculty or a student, you are doing innovation. You may be doing some projects, some intellectual property, creation, patenting, papers, or any other outcome. But we need to promote and have all-encompassing innovation at every single level. At a faculty level, at a student level, at a department level, at an institution level, at a country level. And today, the promotion of innovation, no doubt, has happened in a very big way by this government. And we have already seen the results. As per the WIPO Innovation Index, India has moved to a much higher position of 52. This is the WIPO. There are probably other innovation rankings also, which may be coming out, but it is definitely a big jump. Today, we are also seeing a massive startup culture. More than 50,000 high technology startups. And in the last 2 years, even during the pandemic, we have seen several of these startups becoming unicorns, which are $1 billion companies. See, earlier we used to talk about one Snapdeal or one Flipkart or one Myntra. Now we are seeing in every sector. So all these are good signs. Having 50 unicorns is a great thing, and probably around 30 of them have just come in the last two pandemic period. And it's become a great opportunity. The digital transformation has resulted in this. And it's a great thing because even in Silicon Valley, if you take, I'm not talking of the Googles and the Sun Microsystems, in terms of startups, perhaps there are only around 100 high technology startups, even in Silicon Valley. So India is definitely arriving as a innovation destination. And this is only bound to increase. So the government has definitely done a lot of activities towards this. And Startup India, Stand Up India, the Atal Innovation Mission, etc., are all initiatives by the government that have been promoting innovation. Now, about my tryst with innovation, actually, as mentioned, the first 15 years of my career, I was totally focused on administration and stuff. The last 5 years, I have taken a turn towards innovation in a very big way by, guiding a lot of college teams, student teams towards hackathons, promoting a lot of innovation competitions, and as mentioned, the IISc Institutions Innovation Council working very actively, and the results have been amazing. God's grace that a lot of innovation hackathons and victories have happened. As far as Atal Innovation Mission, initially I started as an ordinary mentor of change for the Yuva Bharati school in Coimbatore, and this was a great experience. I believe in 2018 fall or something, I took over as the mentor of the school, and a lot of things have happened. The tinkering lab came under me, and last year, January 2020, the services were recognized as they identified 37 of mentors as regional mentors to take care of activities of Atal Innovation Mission all over the country. I think in Tamil Nadu there are 6 or 7, 7 of us have been promoted as regional mentors. The idea is to help and to facilitate. And as I mentioned, this is a purely voluntary and a pro bono kind of activity. We do not get any kind of financial gain or anything like that. It is only being able to give to the community. And just to cut the long story short, what do? You are a facilitator, you are a mentor. There is no, what should I say? There is no charter that a mentor needs to do. I understand most of you, more than 160 folks are attending this. You may be thinking, oh, what do I do? So I hope some of these insights, what I will be sharing will be helpful to you. I'm very happy that on more than one occasion, the services as a mentor has been recognized by the Atal Innovation Mission, on more than one occasion, I've been given the top mentor. I've been able to help my teams in the school also win some competitions. Here I have been able to leverage my computer science experience, my computer science expertise to help them. In some cases, it need not be computer science, it could be in other ways, but we will see that as we move forward. So this is what I've been trying to mention. So what does AIM do? AIM, in 2015, when the Niti Aayog was formed, rather the Planning Commission was transformed into the Niti Aayog by the Honorable Prime Minister of India. It was decided to have a focused mission mode project called the Atal Innovation Mission. A committee under Harvard University business professor Tarun Khanna suggested this Atal Innovation Mission with an option to create a grassroots innovation. Now, in India, there are many such activities. You know that TIFAC has had a very major program where you bring in industry, academia, and government together to start research centers in cutting edge areas, cyber security or diabetic retinoplasty, areas where India has to improve. So there have been many initiatives, DST, the TIFAC, and so on. But this is more focused at a very ground level, at a more of a grassroots level. And that was the genesis of the Atal Innovation Mission. And the biggest activity, or rather the biggest chunk of the lion's share of the budget is focused on the Atal Tinkering Labs, which I will take in the next slide. Now, the other activities, Honorable Principal was telling about the other activity. AIM also supports 68 Atal incubation centers. And what do they look for, these incubation centers? They look for how you can support startups, especially in rural areas and aspirational districts. Because there are startups, if you take high technology clusters like Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, there are enough number of startups and enough ecosystem is there to support. But these people are looking for Atal incubation centers which are focusing more at a rural or an aspirational district. There is another thing called Atal Community Innovation Center, where you are looking at grassroots innovation in the community, in the villages. And today, AIM, Atal Innovation Mission, the Niti Aayog has supported 68 Atal incubation centers. These incubation centers have given rise to almost 2,000 plus startups. Atal Community Innovation Centers, already 24 have been set up. I believe this year in 2021 end, they are going to open the application again for Atal incubation centers. and I'm sure your institution can identify areas where you can contribute. Now, these 200 plus startup, 2000 plus startups have resulted in more than 30,000 plus jobs, as per the statistics that have been given by the Atal Innovation Mission. Now, Atal Innovation Mission also partners with ministries, with MSMEs for various challenges. Atal New India Challenge and the Arise Challenge. New India Challenge is like the Smart India Hackathon, partnering with ministries and trying to give solutions for the ministries and the government. Whereas Arise is going for challenges that are and innovations that are helping MSMEs, medium and small, small and medium enterprises, those kind of things. And again, here, these challenges are open to anybody and everybody. It can be even a college startup can apply for these challenges. You can partner with industries, with startups to go for these challenges, and the kind of recognition that you can get for these New India Challenge and the Arise challenge is really amazing. That kind of visibility, mileage, and branding you will get. Now, AIM also has a lot of partners, many IT companies like Intel, IBM, and even other societal partners, something to do with women empowerment, UN Women, and that kind of things. But I'll come to that when I go forward. Now, coming to the most important, the major area of today's topic, that is the Atal. The Atal Tinkering Labs. So, as mentioned, this is a disruptive innovation. Just 1 minute. I'm just trying to. Yeah, this is a disruptive innovation by Atal Innovation Mission to bring a grassroots culture of innovation in India. Now, this started in 2016, late 16 it started. Now, almost 50,000 schools have applied. Of them, 10,000 have been selected. 7,259 are funded and are fully operational, in the sense that those labs, Atal Tinkering Labs, have been set up. Even the remaining 2,500, it is only a matter of time when they will be set up. And anybody who applies generally gets the Atal Tinkering Lab, but they have to provide that kind of documentation. There is some clear documentation that is required. So anybody who applies generally gets it, but the documentation has to be given properly, and it should be given in a timely manner. Now, these 7,200 plus Atal Tinkering Labs have almost affected 3.5 to 4 million students have got benefited. When I say 3.5, when a school gets a Atal Tinkering Lab, everybody gets some benefit. Even a student who's in 4th standard or 5th standard may just go to the Tinkering Lab, get some idea about the technology and so on. And how it happens is that there are like, first it is a 20 lakh grant. You get 10 lakhs initially. This 10 lakhs is meant for the setup of the Atal Tinkering Lab. What you have to do, the school has to get 10,000 to 1,500 square feet space has to be dedicated for this, with proper lighting, preferably air conditioning, lighting, water, and so on and so forth. And initially, this space of 1,500 square feet is given, 10 lakhs is given by the Atal Innovation Mission, and you procure the equipment meant for that. Now, there is a standard set of equipment. There are also vendors who give this, they do not recommend that you take this or that. So as you are mentors, many may be asking you, shall I buy from here or there? Many people will come, but you should be able to, differentiate the good technology, this thing, because so many vendors will come for this money. So initially you get 10 lakhs, then over the next 5 years, you will get an annual grant of 2,000 for operational expenses. So this is how the grant is spanned out. Now, generally the Tinkering Lab is meant for students above 6 years 12 years from 6th grade to 12th grade. And inside the tinkering lab, there are equipment, excellent equipment, which probably many colleges itself will not be having. Equipment like 3D printer, IoT, sensors, some basic robotic kits, electronic development kits, and so on. So these are equipment are very state-of-the-art technology equipment, and generally the ATL has a kind of a curriculum, in the sense it's not like a subject where you get a grade. It is kind of a pathway or an orientation program which will stress on ideation, computational thinking, design thinking, 3D design and printing, IoT and sensors, that is physical computing, machine learning, it's included there, robotics, electronic development tools, and also patenting and IPR of those tools, right? So this is the equipment is generally in this way. You have, soldering equipment, some sort of welding equipment, you have a 3D printer, you have IoT devices, you have sensors, you have basic kits for robotics, simple kits for electronic development, and so on. So this is the general idea. And now in terms of the activities, once the ATL is set by the college, the school, as I mentioned, a 10 lakh grant is given. The school sets up the ATL in a space of 1,000 to 1,500 square feet. Every year you get an operational grant of 2 lakhs for the day-to-day expenses and the consumables and so on. And then what you do is you have to have a minimum level of activity. So generally they give a tinkering curriculum. There are a lot of flexibility. They conduct a lot of lectures, seminars, training programs, certifications. But you have to understand, the males, you have to always look for the social media channels of the Atal Innovation Mission. The reason is they are, it's a government department. They are extremely busy with their own activities. So every tinkering lab, every mentor has to continuously look at the social media pages of the Atal Innovation Mission, the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, the Twitter handle, and they will get an idea on so many events that are happening. Generally, the events are seminars. All these seminars, workshops, certification programs are done by the top companies and so on. The best names in the business are doing this. Now, their major national two events are the ATL Marathon and the ATL Tinkerfest. The Tinkerfest is now we are called it as the Tinkerpreneur. ATL Marathon is like a project competition where you develop technologies based on some theme. This year, the theme was Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-reliant India, the vision of the Prime Minister. And I believe there were thousands and thousands of entries of projects. And ATL Marathon, only school children are allowed to participate. And obviously, last 2 years back in the marathon, I think the final was held in Rashtrapati Bhavan. And the President of India actually gave the prizes. And another marathon, I believe the Indian Prime Minister and the Russian Prime Minister were involved in with the teams with the marathon. So it's a major, national or rather international kind of recognition. I understand some school teachers are there. If your teams go into the final of the ATL Marathon, it is something that you can talk about for the next 10 years. You can, the bragging, the visibility, the mileage that you get is amazing. Now, Tinkerfest is essentially a focused, continuous workshops. This year, the theme is the Tinkerpreneur, which some of you are already attending. So the idea is that, many students develop innovations, but how do we give them some skill set to convert these innovations into products? You have digital skills, but using the digital skill, you develop a product, and try to market the product also. That is the general thing about the ATL. Now, in terms of ATL, I told you there are so many great partners. Intel, NASCOM. Intel is partnering in the ideation module. NASSCOM is participating in the AI module. Today, schools, I believe 9th to 12th standard, AI as a subject is compulsory by CBSE. Game development module, there are I think it is Dell is supporting. There is a company called Plesmo that is giving idea on app development. Tinkercad, Autodesk, the CAD CAM, Collab CAD gives is a partner for this CAD tools and so on. So many top companies are giving the tools free of cost. Canva is meant for graphics and computer graphics and computer art. Again, they are a partner for this thing. So that brings me to the kind of the idea about the ATL. And as I mentioned, I want to stress upon the fact that you have to always look at the social media channels, because see, they send you mails. They don't have the it's like a government department. You can understand the kind of workload that they have. So it is the responsibility of each mentor of change, which many of you are, to continuously look at the Facebook page, the YouTube channel, and look for the opportunities and so on. Once you start looking at that, you will find out so many opportunities. And believe me, many of the workshops are so cutting edge. If you try to conduct this for your school, you will be spending so much of money. If you are conducting it for your college also, you will be spending such a lot amount of money. But all of these are free of cost. Now coming to the role of the mentor. Mentor of change, I understand Honorable Chairman and Principal told that more than 300 faculty are this thing. So what is a mentor of change? A mentor is a person who is a facilitator who supports the activity. Please understand, the mentor is not an employee of the school. A mentor is somebody who is giving voluntary service to the school using his or her expertise. So the mentor is somebody who gives pro bono, volunteering, free of cost support to the school. Am I? Yeah. The mentors are generally pro bono people, volunteers. Mostly they have taken mentors from colleges, universities, entrepreneurs, in some cases startup founders. Few cases students who have graduated also have become mentors and so on. Now if you ask me, there is no charter of activities or a charter of responsibility that a mentor is having. A mentor is not an employee of Atal Innovation Mission. Please understand, many people take up mentoring thinking that they will get an Atal Innovation Mission Niti Aayog email ID, they will get some privileges and all. No, they are not having no official sanction or employment with the Atal Innovation Mission or the Niti Aayog. They are volunteers who offer pro bono service. And what does the mentor do? The mentor has to understand the innovation ecosystem, the innovation activities of the Atal Innovation Mission and the tinkering labs. Now, it is a volunteering thing. You are expected at least to do 1 to 2 hours of help to the school every week, online or offline. Interestingly, even 2 years back, it was online. Many people were doing this online. In fact, my school, I probably physically visited my school in the last 2 years, just 4 or 5 times. Maybe 5 times I visited. But most of the time I've had several sessions online, even before the pandemic struck. But it is expected of 1 to 2 hours. But then, to be very honest, everybody may not be doing it. Now, what the mentor has to do, the mentor is a facilitator. Mentor should believe in innovation, and mentor should be able to help the students in a very customized fashion. See, it could be you may be an electronics professor. You may be able to help in electronics or IoT or sensors. You may be a computer science professor. You may be able to help in terms of helping them develop software. You may be an MBA professor, a BBA professor, or a commerce or marketing or an English professor who may be able to help them do presentations. You may be a very creative person who's very good in making videos, making PowerPoint presentations, making presentations and pitching them. You may be very good in pitching also. Help them to pitch. So there is no set pattern. But generally, you are a facilitator, you are a supporter, and whatever required, you try to help in your best possible way. A background in technology is desirable, but it is not necessary. Many of the especially the regional mentors, some of them in Tamil Nadu, they are in biotech, and most of the students are working on IoT and computer related things, but they are able to very proactively help. So these are some of the things, and the passion is very important. You should be interested in inspiring young, impressionable minds. Now, as I mentioned, there are 7,250 ATLs today. It will soon grow to 10,000 probably by end of this year. Now they have been only able to, they have got 5,000 mentors now, almost 5,000. They have generally mentored one-to-one. In some cases, they expect over a period of time that every school will have 4 to 5 mentors. Now it's not happened because again, people have to also volunteer and join this thing. People are all busy with their own thing. So over a period of time, they expect that they will open up and have more than 40,000 to 50,000 mentors. So that 40,000 to 50,000 mentors, in the sense that one person may be able to mentor 4 or 5 schools also. So they expect that each mentor will be having a complementary skill. As of now, it does not happen. As of now, it is a more of a one-to-one mapping, and that one-to-one, some cases they have given an additional mentor and all. Very rarely, mostly it is one-to-one. And over a period of time, it is expected that this thing will be there, and every mentor is expected to mentor at least 3 schools. Now, this is something very, very important I want to tell you. I was very blunt when we conducted the first mentor training program on more than a year back. So this is a pure volunteering job. This is a pro bono volunteering job. It is purely voluntary. A mentor is not expected to demand any remuneration, traveling allowance, the dearness allowance for any mentoring activity. There have been cases which have been taken very, very seriously. So it is expected that they have to do this completely on their own dime, and they should be proud of the sense that it is a precious contribution towards building a new India. It is your contribution. Now, I know every single time I have gone to the school, I have gone on my own, putting my own petrol or this thing. And the maximum the school would be able to do is giving you the, maybe giving some refreshments. Whenever I have gone to Delhi for meetings, they have not reimbursed any flight tickets. You have to go on your own, travel, stay, everything. So, but it is a contribution to the country, and you have to be very proud of this. And what you can do as a mentor, you can give lectures, you can give training programs, you can be giving guidance, you can support student projects, help prototypes, help them market it, branding it, guidance in learning opportunities, other mentoring support. You can develop partnerships. This is very, very good that you can do. See, the ATL school, I'm not casting any aspersion on any school faculty or school teacher, but definitely a college teacher or a college principal, a college faculty, a college HOD will be able to explore better partnerships than a school teacher or a school principal or a school ATL. Because you have that exposure much more than a school teacher in terms of building partnerships. You can build partnerships with professional societies. I am active in IEEE and CSI, internationally in IEEE, nationally in CSI. I am bringing that ecosystem of IEEE and CSI into Atal Innovation Mission. Your college has got an Institutions Innovations Council. What better, college students who will be able to guide the, contribute to the ATL. In fact, more than 2 years back, this is the first thing I went on talking to these people, including to the mission director Ramanan and to Amitabh Kant, that you should have a formal tie-up between an IIC, Institution Innovation Council, and the ATL. You should have a formal tie-up. Every IIC should adopt a ATL, and these school children will be much happier when they see people. They'll be very happy. Anna, akka, chullinge, they will be much more comfortable when you complement your mentoring with the support of the IISc with these college children. I propose this thing, and my university, that is Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, our IISc has been linked with the ATL that I am the mentor for more than a year and a half. A lot of things are happening. I'm very happy to note that the last meeting when Sri Ramanan stepped down as the mission director, this term was over. They had the last meeting was a partnership with AACT. Now AACT is also telling one very, very important activity of the IIC is to go visit ATL and support the ATL. So as a college teacher, as a college faculty, as a university faculty, you will be in a much better way to talk to these, make partnerships for the ATL. Societies, institution innovation councils, universities, companies, startups, entrepreneurs, peers. You will be able to do it much, much better than a normal school teacher or a school principal. So that's a very big thing that each of you can do. Now, in this regard, I also want to say that, you know, it really doesn't matter. Suppose your ATL, the students are doing a project on, say, developing a IoT project. I am not an expert in IoT, right? I am not at all an expert, but I know 100 people who are doing IoT, right? So you only need to do that. You need not be an expert in the equipment that is there. I have never used a 3D printer in my life, to be very honest with you. IoT, I have taught it, but I don't do any research in IoT. But I have a group of faculty in Amrita who are doing, there is a research group of 15 to 20 people who are doing IoT projects. And it is a win-win because you are able to leverage the student, school is happy, you are happy. And you also need to understand in a very important way. See, ultimately, these are the same school children which will come into the portals of your college. There is nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong in, using this contact to help your admissions. We are doing it. There's nothing wrong in it. Nobody is telling you shouldn't do. You are supporting them. They are giving you the talent and the students. So this is a great opportunity that I feel, even if you do not know IoT, you don't know 3D printing, you don't know robotics, you can develop partnerships, you can develop this thing, you can organize so many events. If you don't know the subject, it's not, you may know 100 people. And that's probably where I feel each one of you can contribute. And please understand, there are 300 of you. You have the reach to 300 schools. And it is from these schools that you will get the talent that is needed for, having the students in your, enrolling in your college. Now, I'm going to skip this. I think Madam told me, Tamil Selvi ma'am has been continuously talking to me, coordinating this effort in a very great way. I'm sure you've gone through this, but as soon as you are enrolled as a mentor, you have to finish this training tutorial, which will talk about generally in a very philosophical way about innovation mindset, how to promote being a leader, how to promote achievement, and so on. Now coming to what is in it for me. I'm sure this is a question that each one of us ask, right? I am very blunt. When I was doing this for all the mentors, the first training program, there's not going to be any TA, no remuneration, no honorarium, no DA. But you definitely can use this for your career advancement. The best performing mentors are become what is known as exemplary mentors. Exemplary mentor is a national recognition. You are going to be featured on their social media channels. If you do extremely well organizing, devising strategies, making new programs, you may be even made a regional mentor. Regional mentor coordinates like 7 or 8 of us in Tamil Nadu and 37. Last week, they have taken another 60, 70, almost 100 regional mentors are there. Now, with regard to the school, your school, you promote the school, they can participate in the ATL marathon. Even if you come the top in the state, if your ATL marathon, you don't go to the final, the school can use that for great for branding, that, you know, you have participated in the ATL marathon, you have come in the top 100 in Tamil Nadu, or top 50 or top 10 in Tamil Nadu. That certificate has value throughout the world. Some innovations of students are featured on the ATL Wall of Fame. I know there are schools that have made huge banners and posters of these ATL Wall of Fame featuring on their website and social media channels. Certainly, I have been, to be very honest, I've been trying to get many of these mentors. I told you 5,000 plus mentors are there. Many of them are not active, unfortunately. I've been trying to get more and more this thing, but now they have at least agreed to give certificates for all contribution for specific programs like Tinkerpreneur. They are giving certificates to all the mentors, and that's going to be a good addition to your resume. There are some new things that have happened. I would say I am kind of responsible, because I was creating a lot of issues in their meetings, telling that you have to incentivize, and they have offered some free certifications for mentors through Adobe and so on. And they said that this is going to continue also. So that is that's what I wanted to talk to you about this thing. Now coming to the Tinkerpreneur, I don't think I need to show the slides. The Tinkerpreneur, as I told you, there are two major events, ATL Marathon and ATL Tinkerfest. Tinkerpreneur is basically the ATL Tinkerfest this year. This is the theme of that Tinkerfest. And this year they have conceptualized it as an 8-week program where, you know, students develop a digital product and market it. And they have a lot of good people talking, giving specialized lectures from top companies and so on. Personally, I may slightly differ with that idea, because I probably would root for more of digital skill certifications rather than entrepreneurship for school children. But then, you know, that's how it is. Now we have completed the first week. Every week, I think you're supposed to, if you are the mentor of a school, mostly those same school children will be part of your Tinkerpreneur mentoring group. In some cases, it's not like that. You have to create a WhatsApp group, and you have to just give help as and when required. Make them do assignments, help them with the assignments, help them if there is a connectivity problem, help them with all those things. So that's the general this thing. If you want, I can. Do we have time, ma'am?
Yes, sir. You can, sir. You can, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
Sir.
I will quickly play that slide also. Yeah. This is not my slide. This is the slide by they are using. So as I mentioned, it's not going for it. So as I mentioned, it's a theme for the Tinkerfest. It's a 2-month-long summer boot camp. And I believe there are around 9,000 students participating. I would think maybe 1 minute. Just see this. Yeah, this is the curriculum of the Tinkerpreneur. After 9 weeks, they will get digital skill, build a product, improve the product, create a business model, make an online store with e-commerce. And this is the vision of this Tinkerpreneur. So as a mentor, you are only required to help them. You create a WhatsApp group, help them as and when required. Somebody will say, sir, my password is not working. Then you just, talk to the point of contact. In each group, there is a point of contact. Tell the point of contact that this is needed. Then the students will come and say, sir, I have a doubt. I'm not able to use this. Then using your expertise, you Google, and if you don't know, you Google and help them. That's all. So it's more of a mentoring that way. And on weekdays, weekends, all weekends in the evening, and weekdays in the evening and weekends, there will be special sessions. This is how this program will look like. And these are the benefits for the mentors. Of course, I've shared all these things with Tamil Selvi ma'am. I think that's all. Rather than this, I'll be happy to answer your questions, because I'm sure you have a lot of questions that you have while you talk to the school. They don't, some of them. So I'll be happy to answer any amount of questions. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Over to the organizers.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Staff members can ask questions to our speaker. Now, if you have any doubts or need clarification. Over to staff members.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I think on behalf of participants, numbers, I had one question in my mind. That is, if what is the time frame or 1 year mentor or 2 year mentor? We have to renew our mentorship with.
No. It is nothing. It is nothing like that. So I will tell you the fact. Please don't quote me. This is off the record. There is no time frame. Once you are a mentor, you continue as a mentor. There are 5,000 plus mentors. To be very honest with you, many of them are not at all active. I think many of them expected other things. You know, they thought that this would be an earning, get money, and also many of them switched off, unfortunately. So there is no, once you are a mentor, they are, even if you have never gone to the school, even if you have never done a session, they don't take you out. They have been telling to us that they are planning to do this, but they have not done this till now. But you are, as I mentioned, you are expected to do 1 or 2 hours per week. Now, sir, one more thing you can do, this 1 or 2 hours per week. You need not, you are supposed to do it every week. But if you don't have time, see, all of us are extremely busy, right? All of you are college teachers. I am also a college teacher. We have to take classes, labs, counseling, mentoring, accreditation, 1,000 activities. So you can even take it on one weekend. One Saturday, Sunday, you talk to them, ATL school teacher, and tell them that, you know, this Saturday I'm free. I want all of you to be pleased. You talk to the, if the teacher will say, oh, sir, I have to ask the principal. Then you call the principal and say, madam, sir, I want to talk to them. I'm the mentor. I need to talk to them. And maybe have 3 or 4 hours on a Saturday or a Sunday, depending upon your convenience. So there are many people who tell me, sir, school is not responsive. That is true. They are not of the, I mean, they are not like college faculty and all. They are school teachers. They have their own issues. They have their own schedules and their own workload and so on. So you have to be proactive. Call them up, message them. If you do, the ATL in charge doesn't respond, you talk to the principal. If the principal also doesn't respond, then you find somebody who is connected to the school. If it's a private school, talk to the owner. This is how you have to get things. You have to be proactive. And they may or may not be proactive, but there are many schools that are highly proactive, even government schools that are highly proactive, because they also know. Then, you know, there are rotten apples in every barrel. Some schools, you know, seri vandachu 10 lakham vandachu, lab setup panniyachu, avloda andha madri irukkalam. But you know, we have to make a concerted effort. That is what I would say. Even if things don't work out, there is an option that, you know, you can change the school. But once you change for 6 months, you cannot change. I mean, if you feel that that school is absolutely not responsive, you tried everything under the sun, then just you change the school. And but once you change, you cannot change it again for 6 months.
Yeah, but the option is available in our portal, right, sir? The school option is available in our portal.
Yeah, in the InnoNet portal, you can even see which are the schools available.
Yeah.
So you maybe in Chengalpet, or now everything is online. It really doesn't matter. Earlier, physically we were going. Now it doesn't matter, and this will continue for at least 1 or 2 more years. But last week we had a meeting of regional mentors. That girl was the coordinator of Mentor India was also telling. See, we were, I mean, between us, 7 or 8 of us, we were thinking how to map schools. Means there are 600 or 700 mentors in Tamil Nadu. So 100 per mentor. So I will take care of Coimbatore, Erode, Dindigul. Who will take care of Chengalpet? So there was no use of that discussion. Nothing happened. Now they are telling it's all virtual. Don't worry.
Yeah, for Tamil Nadu, how many in-charges are?
There are 7 or 8 of us. Now there are 7 or 8 of us. I can tell you who they are. Of course, me here in Amrita, there is another mentor in regional mentor in Kumaruguru College of Technology called Navaneetha Krishnan. He's very active in IEEE Madras section. We work very closely because we are in Coimbatore. We do so many things. There are a few in Chennai. There is one Gauri Shankar who works in a government department in Chennai. I don't know which department. There is one person in that who runs a biotech person. He's in some, he has some NGO, but he's also connected to that Satyabama University, some TDI he's connected, I think. And there is a lady in MGR University also. She's also into biotech. They are not techie people, but they are also regional mentors. They do some activities. There is a lady in Erode, one Taslima, but she's not very active. As a regional mentor also, she's not active. Then one person somewhere near Udmalpet, Venkatapati. But generally, myself, I only drive the Tamil Nadu activities. I only take the initiative on behalf of all 7 or 8 of them. That's generally the case now.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. I think our faculty, I request our faculty members, if you are having any.
Sir, this is Rajarajan.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Tell me, sir.
Good evening. Sir, your question, sir. So in your experience, kindly share me this detail. You are connected with some minimum 3 number of school being a mentor.
No, I am only connected to one school, sir.
Conduct the classes, sir.
Sir?
Okay, whatever it is. How do you manage the classes to be taken to the students, because they are already busy in their academic schedule? During the evening time, we have to arrange the classes, like, because anything, whatever you want to say, we have to take the class, like, or we have to convey the message in person or online, whatever it is. How can we contact the students during the class hours, I mean during the school hours or after the school hours?
Okay, sir, generally speaking, it is highly advised that the mentors don't directly talk to the students, because, you never know how these interactions go. So generally, my interaction, see, I am only, as regional mentor, I coordinate activities. That is one part. But I continue to be the mentor of change for one school in Coimbatore called Yuva Bharati School. That I have not, we are not, even though we became regional mentors, we have to continue that mentoring of that school, because we have been doing it well. And that is why they made us regional mentors, to devise strategies, but that mentoring continues. So if I never talk to the students directly, I only go through the ATL student faculty in charge. Now, in some schools, they have a different structure. One person is the in charge for the ATL. Another teacher is the in charge for the projects. Another teacher will be in charge for ATL, Tinkerfest or Marathon. So I navigate through that system. So I only talk to the teachers, and if required, in some cases, I even talk to the principal and tell that madam, this thing. Now, as you mentioned, they are busy. I am double busy. I am extremely busy, because holding a senior administration position in Amrita, it's very tough. So what I generally do is weekdays and all is very difficult for me, as also for the students. Mostly my mentoring sessions are on Saturdays and Sundays. Mostly Saturdays. Saturdays I fix a time, maybe Saturday, even if I'm working, I try to use some few hours, and I tell them much ahead of schedule. Means 1 week before itself, I will call that ATL in charge and say that, see, I'm so busy till this is my schedule for the whole month. On Saturday, I'm going to block a slot for you. Please try and get this. Some cases it will happen, some cases it will not happen. So some months there have been cases that I could not do a session because either I was busy or they were busy. We can't do anything. We have to move on. Some months not a single session I've had. Some months I have had 6 or 7 sessions. It depends. But the tempo is going, and then there are some WhatsApp groups that they have created. But we very sparingly and judiciously use this WhatsApp groups only for technical information. We don't use it for greetings and hello and goodbye. See, I get an award, I don't entertain them. Thanks, great, congrats. I don't entertain all those things. I only do very professional thing. So it's ideally weekends is best. Saturdays and Sundays. Sundays 1 or 2 hours is fine. I think even children will be happy sometimes. Sir, Rajarajan sir, have I answered your question, sir?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think he's here. He's our dean academics. That's why
Okay.
he worried about the academic schedule and how we can manage this stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Rajarajan sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you.
Renuka Devi. I
Yes,
had a doubt. Sir, we are doing some kind of mentoring sessions to this Tinker thing. So Tinkerpreneur. So we have to record these kind of activities, or there is no necessary for recording of these mentoring sessions and kinds.
You don't need to record, but take some pictures. Generally, you any mentoring session that you do, it is ideal that you take some photographs, and you can capture it in that InnoNet portal. In fact, all this top mentor in India award and certificate is based on totally on that InnoNet. What you give. You give more number of sessions with more number of students, they consider you for that this thing. So you take some picture, what is that, photographs of your mentoring with the student photographs and all. No need to video record anything.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, this is Kamal Shelvi.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
think this Atal InnoNet is the portal which the faculty members logged in last year. I want to tell to the faculty members, kindly be active in that Atal InnoNet portal. Actually, this Tinkerpreneur portal is something different. And sir, I think you can make a clear point with respect to these.
What I'm saying, ma'am, see, this InnoNet portal is where you record your mentoring sessions, regular. Okay. So in January, you did one session, you record it there. February, you did 2 sessions, you recorded there. March, you did no session, nothing to record. April, you did no session. Students had exams. Now in June, you are doing some Tinkerpreneur mentoring, right? That also you can record in the InnoNet. I do not think they don't have any other avenue to record except the InnoNet portal. So when you did the mentoring in January, you probably talked about IoT. But now when you are doing a mentoring, you are talking about the digital skills or whatever is happening in this week. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So my understanding is that every session, any session that you are doing with the students, even if you are doing a session with the faculty also, you can record it in that thing. But ideally, you never know. There are, I have been told by them that there are people who have never even done a single session in the last 2 years. Maybe at some point of time, they may decide to cut them out. You know, you never know. They have been threatening that, but not yet happened.
Sir, but we have been consistently contacting the Atal in charges and we were ready to provide some technical support to the school students. But in spite of that, we did not receive anything from that side.
No,
so that is what you told to change the school, or if continuously.
Off the record, please do not quote me. This is strictly off the record.
Okay.
See, the Atal Innovation Mission is a government department. It's a purely the DNA of a Atal Innovation Mission is government department. It comes with its own trappings. It comes with its own baggage. See, they are all very, very busy because, you know, the Niti Aayog reports directly to the Prime Minister. Anything that is happening, they are involved in some way or the other. So we cannot expect much velocity in their response. To be very honest, none of us are supposed to call them on the mobile. They have made it very, very clear. You shouldn't call the mission director. You shouldn't call the Mentor India coordinator. That girl will say, "Don't call me." You put it in that portal. You give if some school is calling and some mentor is calling and saying, "Sir, this is not working," you send a WhatsApp message. They will not reply because they are all very busy. I don't blame them also. They are only asking all schools to go into that portal, that query resolution portal is there, and put your query. What is the problem? Within 24 hours, they claim that they will respond. Same thing they are telling it for all the mentors. You give them calls, they will not pick up. Even now I remember I went to Delhi for something in UGC. I tried to go there. They didn't even pick up the call. They won't even pick up. They'll say, I'm busy today, some other meeting is there. So their response may not be fast. Their response will be very slow because they are having other things to do. This is not their priority because this is a volunteering thing. This is not their main bread and butter. So obviously, now you may argue, all of us, the Tamil Nadu regional mentors argue with them. Some of them are so unhappy that no response is there. But what to do? It's a government department. So we have to live with a pinch of
No,
salt.
I mean to say the school ATL in charges.
That's what I'm saying.
We
School
haven't
also is
given-
like that, ma'am. School, if you try your level best, you call
Okay.
the principal, you can get the number. No principal, you try. You try the teacher, you try some other teacher. In some cases, if it's a private school, there are people who have called the owner and told that doesn't work out and they're totally irresponsive. Just change the school. That's the best thing to do. But anyway, since you, even though you didn't ask the question, I gave me a chance to tell the fact, about the issue about it's a government department, and we can't
Yes,
expect.
sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. And one more thing I want to clarify is this Atal Innonet portal is different and Atal Tinkerpreneur portal are different.
Yeah, they are totally different. They are totally different.
So
Tinkerpreneur is
whatever the activities we do it, we need to record it in the Atal Innonet portal.
Yeah,
get
no,
recognition.
you can record any activity and every activity in Innonet portal, including Tinkerpreneur.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks a lot, sir.
Because if you are doing Tinkerpreneur sessions, ultimately it is a mentoring session.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
you record it, otherwise it will look like, blank. In fact, they were telling that, people who have not given any session for 6 months in the portal, we'll remove them. They've not done it. So
Okay.
better to keep have sessions. In fact, I've been a little weak last year. This year also, March, April, May, I have not been able to do a single session because I had an NBA visit. I had an Institution of Eminence visit. So I couldn't find time in March, April and May to do one-to-one sessions with the children. But with the regional mentors, we did some events on and off. All of us are busy. We have to accept that.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I think you have cleared all the doubts. Chitra ma'am, I think faculty.
madam.
If
Yes, madam.
anybody is having a doubt, otherwise we'll move on to the next thing.
Yes,
Final.
madam. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody has asked about the point of contact. The point of contact is in the Tinkerpreneur is basically either a staff of Atal Innovation Mission, means a full-time employee of Atal Innovation Mission, or one of the regional mentors like us. So the point of contact, it will be listed when you are as a mentor of Tinkerpreneur, you go. The POC will be given. The best thing is to call that POC and find out. Many cases, the WhatsApp or POC, the POC will only be a moderator or look for compliances. They may not help you too much. But if you don't know the POC number, you can put it in that query portal and say that in my mentor group, the POC is not there. Please tell who it is. I hope I answered this question. That is asked by somebody. Sumati ma'am.
Sumati ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chitra ma'am and others also helped in answering that question, sir.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Chitra ma'am.
Yes, madam.
I think
Yes, madam.
we'll call upon the principal.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
principal.
thanks. Thank you, sir,
Yeah.
for sharing your experience on innovation, creation, mentoring, and have given a clear-cut idea of aim to our mentor faculty to take forward their journey in an effective way. Thank you, sir, for an excellent presentation. And now I invite Mr. Murukeshan, principal of Sairam School, to share a few words. Please, sir.
Murukeshan, sir. Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Sir, I think he is in mute.
Sir, he is a co-host. He is able to.
Sir, mute. மியூட்ல இருக்காங்க. எஸ்.
மியூட்ல தான் சார்.
இல்ல அவர் co-host தான் இருக்காரு. நான்
Co-host தான் சார், but he has not turned his mic it seems. It's in mute.
நான் ask to unmute கொடுத்துட்டேன் நான். சார் பண்ண மாட்டேன்றாங்க.
இல்ல இப்போ வீடியோ வந்தாச்சு சார். மியூட்ல இருக்காங்க.
சார் அன்மியூட் பண்ணுங்க சார். முருகேசன் சார். முருகேசன் சார். அன்மியூட் பண்ணிக்கீங்க சார் முருகேசன் சார். உங்களுக்கு கீழே சைடுல ஒரு மெசேஜ் வந்திருக்கு பாருங்க. அன்மியூட்னு ஒரு ஆப்ஷன் வந்திருக்கு பாருங்க. இந்த மைக் மாதிரி ஒரு சிம்பல் போட்டுருக்குல்ல சார், அதை கிளிக் பண்ணுங்க. சுதாகர்.
எஸ் சார், எஸ் சார்.
சார் கோஹோஸ்ட் தான் இருக்காங்க, ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுங்க சாருக்கு.
Already I have sent the unmute request also.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Good evening.
Yeah.
Give some clarification for my 5 questions, sir. First of all, I want to give all the 5 questions, and then you give reply for that question. My first question is, what is the difference between ATL and AIC, Atal Incubation Center?
Okay, I'll go one by one. Atal Incubation Center is Atal Tinkering Lab is given to a school, a grant of 20 lakhs to set up a tinkering lab in a school, and that is only given to a school. Atal Incubation Center is given to a college, to a university, to a startup, to some cases even hospital and all they have given. The incubation center is given to promote startups in that area, support them, give them funding, give them space, give them location, bandwidth, and also the mentoring support. So that is the first question. Second question.
My second question is, how do we select mentors after fund is granted?
You are not the person who is selecting the mentor.
That means
let me complete.
School management.
No, management or nobody has any this thing. You are having a school. You are setting up an ATL, a tinkering lab in your school. Now what happens is that somebody will be enlisted as a mentor. Somebody will volunteer with Atal Innovation Mission to be a mentor. Like that, 5,000 people are volunteering. Earlier, what they used to do is they would map and give. So I got a mail in 2018 saying that you have, congratulations, you have become a mentor. Since you are working in Coimbatore in Amrita Vishwavidyapitham, you are assigned a school nearby named Yuva Bharati. Now what is happening is, once you are becoming a mentor, you can go to the InnoNet portal and find out the list of schools that don't have a mentor or have a slot, and you can choose on your own. That is what is happening. Third question, ma'am.
Every year, do we have any auditing after setup?
Atal Tinkering Lab, the school, Atal Tinkering Lab in the school has got several levels of audit because it is taxpayers' money. The 20 lakhs is taxpayer money. Money paid by you and me and taxes. So there is a lot of accountability. The initial 10 lakhs that is given to set up the ATL school, there is auditing is there. There is every year 2 lakhs operational grant auditing is there, and everything has to come through the PFMS. PFMS is Government of India's public financial management system. So it is highly transparent, and the school is mandated to do these things. They have to do because it is public, taxpayer money.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, now I am ready, sir.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice is audible now. Kindly wait.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
MOC, mentor of change, there is no auditing, but you are required to spend 1 or 2 hours per week, meaning 7 to 8 hours a month, and record your sessions. Many are not doing it, many are doing it, but maybe in a future date, the Atal Innovation may decide that the ones who are not recording sessions or taking sessions may be removed as mentors. Maybe. I don't know. They have been telling. Fourth question. Next question.
Shall we allow nearby school students to visit our lab?
That is permitted. They are promoting that in a very big way because some schools don't get, some schools get. So they even promote that when you are participating in Atal Atal Marathon, Atal Tinkering Lab Marathon, you can form a team with one student from your ATL school, and you can have team members from other schools which do not have a ATL. That is also permitted. You can help, you can allow them to visit. You can conduct competitions for the other schools that are not having ATL and so on. That is permitted.
My fifth question is, do we have any timetable for lab?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Timetable for?
Lab. Atal lab. From which standard?
If you see the website, there is a tinkering curriculum. There is no timeline. You can do it when you can. So they will tell you this month the theme is IoT. You can conduct an IoT lecture, or there is no timeline or this thing, but there is a proposed, what should I say? There is a
action plan. Action plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
Correct.
sir. I'm correct.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, Chitra ma'am, you continue. Murugesan sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I am on the line, sir.
Yes, sir. Murugesan
Sir,
sir.
I am Murugesan, Senior Principal of Sai Matriculation SN School, Madipakam, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, on behalf of all our school principals, sir, please accept our humble respect. It gives me great pleasure to be the part of the Sairam group of institution. I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to one and all who participate in this Atal Innovation Mission and our CEO Sai Prakash Leomuthu. We inculcate this idea among our children, but we are the beginners, we are unable to get more idea. And now Mr. Nair, he has given very latest and very innovative ideas to us. Certainly we will implement all these things. We have some doubt, and we would like to clarify later with our college professors, those who are forerunners in the field. Really, I'm so happy to participate in this program. I thank everyone for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Wish you the best. I'm sorry I was a little blunt, but I wanted to be very honest about things.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks as a word is so small. It speaks volumes and volumes of hidden sentiments of gratitude within the heart. It's our duty to thank you all for your presence at this great event. Now I call upon Dr. G. Shanmuga Sundar, Professor, Department of Mechanical, to propose the oath of thanks. Please, sir.
Yeah, good evening, one and all present here. Thank you. First of all, thank you very much for our college management and also our CEO, sir, Sai Prakash Leomuthu, sir, for gave this opportunity for inculcate this adult tinkering lab and also adult mentoring program for the past 2 years in our campus. And also I thank our government of India for took this initiative to all our school students, how they are motivating through our engineering college professors and principals and associate professors, and how the schools are get connected with the technical institutions or higher education institutions. It was a great opportunity for us to serve as a good mentor in a national building school students. I thank all the organizers, that is our co-mentor, Dr. Tamichalingam. He's a key person to initiate this kind of program in our campus, especially for our mentor group. Totally, we got more than 300 mentors in our institution, both the Sairam Engineering College and also Institute of Technology. And least not, I thank our college principals, Rajendra Prasad sir and Dr. K. Palani Kumar sir, for giving this opportunity for conducting this kind of awareness webinar through our expert member from Government of India. And I was much wondering about our Prasant or Nayak sir for the past journey of 5 years, I think so, sir. Right? I am correct, sir? Am I correct?
Yeah.
5 years journey, and nearly 5 years journey, and nearly 5 years journey. And nearly 5 years journey, 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 and nearly 5 years journey got a regional mentor of change. I saw your profile in our the Wall of Fame also. Also, they published in their website for your profile and other colleagues and all. And I wondering about your time sparing section with school faculty and also students. And we are all very proud of the eminent guest today with us. That is a great opportunity to all people. And for the past 2 years, we struggled a lot for implementing this kind of programs. Some of the schools and some of the school management and faculty members are struggle a lot, but some of them got the opportunity to interact with the good students, and they are all very good in nowadays. And I thank our Chitra ma'am for good comparing, and I thank our dean sirs, Raja sir and Rajarajan sir came over here. And not but least, that is our all mentors I thank. And for former president of APJ Abdul Kalam sir says always, all of us do not have equal talent, but all of us should have an equal opportunity to develop our talents. That is the opportunity which was given to all the engineering college teachers to interact with the students through our MOEs, the Ministry of Education initiative. This was a proud moment. I thank you very much, sir. And you just support us and also you just guide us for our good journey with this moment. Okay.
Sure,
thank you,
sure.
sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll just request you for the video of this session also.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Video section means
today's my talk. If you can give
I already
Tomorrow
recorded.
tomorrow is
And,
fine.
okay, sir.
Okay.
So with
Okay,
this,
thank you, sir.
with this.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Yes,
Sir, what question, sir? Excuse me.
Yes.
Sir, uploading of documents of internet portal should be done by ATL in charge or a mentor? Because I did 2 events, but I didn't upload any document.
The mentoring sessions you have to upload, but that PFMS and that all those what are that documents, official compliance documents has to be done by the school. The school ATL in charge only. But then in some cases you can help them. But that has to be done by the school only. The school, it need not be the mentor, the school ATL in charge. In some cases, the principals will have their office to do the secretarial staff is needed. No, so in many cases, the administrative officer or the school principal's office only does that. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, in our institution, we have a lot of facilities, sir, for mentoring students, school students, and also institutions like IAC and other. We also applied Idea Lab, IAC Idea Lab, yet to approve. And this kind of activities, I regularly, we will call you, sir. We will disturb you always.
Absolutely. Very happy to get associated. Very happy, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Tamichali ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, sir. So with this, we come to an end soon. So we'll connect with a wonderful session. So thank you, sir. Thank you all. Thank you, madam. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Good night.
Yeah, thank you,
Stay
sir.
safe.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tamichali ma'am.